So this is the kind of stuff we get into. I'm with Sean from EMF Autos. You know Sean from the birthday video from Ardun. Hey YouTube world, I'm Matt the Camera Guy, and today I want to talk about giving back. As many of you know, my father passed away. It's been, 15, 16 years ago now. But one thing that I didn't know, that I know now, was my dad was making me a car guy from day one. He had a 65 Buick Grand Sport, big block, 401 nail head, 4 in the floor, nothing but pure GM muscle. That is the car that he picked my mom up in for their first date. I mean, I even dated in that car, and I learned to drive that car at a very young age in the mall parking lot on Sunday mornings. And during the time when my dad was sick, I was in street rod school, and I met this guy named Jeff. Well, Jeff and I became pretty good friends and ended up meeting his wife, Melanie. She's a great girl, car girl, and went to their wedding. They had 2 beautiful children, Ella and Ardun, and we're just living the American dream. But soon after that, Melanie got sick, and she had something very similar to what my father had. And she passed away. It's about 4 or 5 years ago now. Well, a few weeks back, Jeff and I were talking, and he was telling me that Ardun has a birthday coming up, and he absolutely loves McLarens. So I'm going to do like Rob Pitts does. I'm going to stop that story to tell you another. Once upon a time, there was this kid out playing in his driveway, and this spaceship of a car comes by, and this kid immediately is just so taken with this car. He runs inside, grabs his father, and makes his father take him around the neighborhood until they find this car. Well, I'm sure you guessed it. That kid was me, and that car was a 1972 De Tomaso Pantera. I still remember the sounds that car made, and riding in that car, being in a mid-engine car for the first time, and that V8 being behind you. I mean, that's just something I'll never forget. So now back to Ardun. I had picked up, that Ardun loves McLarens, and he had a birthday coming up. So I called my old buddy Sean from EMF Autos, and y'all may know Sean from his YouTube channels, and he's also been in the 100K video with Rob, and he also did some of the Rusty stuff. So this is the kind of stuff we get into. I'm with Sean from EMF Autos. You know Sean from the birthday video from Ardun. And there they go, Sean, in the Rusty color.
I would like to be behind him right now, except for there's a CRV that is playing interference.
Yeah, the plan did not work, Sean.
Come on. We have to play catch up.
And that's how you play catch up in a McLaren, folks. And there they are. Let me tell you something about Sean. Sean is a busy guy. He fixes and maintains these supercars all over the country now. But as fate would have it, the schedule's lined up, and I think Sean and I got to make a kid's dream come true.
If you want to, this is your chance. Don't be shy.
This is your chance, Ardun.
Would you mind if he sat in it?
No, all the time.
You know how to get in them, Ardun? Do you now? This is the trick.
Because this one is different than literally every other McLaren. There's not another McLaren that has doors like these.
Oh, really?
To get into them, yeah.
He has shown me 10,000 times, and I still can't get into it half the time.
I gotcha.
Usually McLarens have the thing under the door handle that.
This is the only year that doesn't.
I'm telling you right now, folks, as many times as I've ridden in that car, maybe twice, Sean hasn't had to open the door for me.
You have to climb in it.
This has a swipe door.
Nice.
What is this thing?
So that's the monocoque.
That's what I was gonna say. It's a carbon fiber monocoque, isn't it?
Yes. So that's structural support for the whole car.
Instead of having like frame rails where the car sits on the frame rail, it's all integrated. Layers of carbon fiber.
The whole thing, the sides of it, behind you, in front of you, above you, everything is. No, that's the way that they're designed, is so you can crash it like that and you're protected. It's like being in a cage, but without having a cage.
Pretty cool. Well, to a 9-year-old, it might not. But what we'll do is, after you see this, you can watch how it's made. Okay. Or do you want to sit in it? You scared?
Just get in it, bud. This is the time. Well, off he goes for that ride of a lifetime, and here's his reaction when he got back. At least the law didn't get him. He's grinning ear to ear.
Pull that handle up and push the door that way.
Look at him go. And he knows how to.
What'd you think?
I couldn't pull off of my seat. You know the straightaway coming down to there?
Yeah.
He almost hit a punch because I couldn't.
First made a turn, just gave it the beans.
Nice. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it.
I stepped an ounce right there, so.
I thought about doing launch control over here, and then I also thought about the fact that this might be taking his gun shots. And I was like, nah, I'm gonna not do that near a school zone.
Yeah, because we are just inside the school zone. So it's too. Something was a little weird.
What'd you think, Ardun?
Dig it?
Now you gotta figure out how to get one. I guess sometimes cars just have a bigger meaning than just a piece of metal sitting in the driveway. I know doing this video, it brought back a lot of fond memories of me and my father. And if you have a similar story to that, leave it in the comments. I'd definitely like to hear it. SRIperformance.com, MPM Marketing, you guys rock. They help me out tremendously on these channels. We have some more Rob Pitts Uncut coming up next week about the time he and I met. Guys, y'all stay safe out there. I'm Matt the Camera Guy, and we'll see you next week. Hell, I try to open the door, but hell, I can't even do it.
There's this thing under the door.